He thinks I called her and snitched on him. So he's coming out super drunk, coming out to the back. He's like, oh, yeah, what type of FN does this call my wife? What are you? That's a Florida zone. I'm like... The biggest thing that is on my mind, Pink, is the word hypocrites, man. Hypocrites, man. And I'm going to tie this into sports. We won't have time. We're going to get to so much GM5. We won't have time for my official story of the week.
Okay, sure.
So I'm going to give a mini story.
An abridged story.
A bridge story that I'm going to tie to sports, okay?
Okay.
I have a ex-girlfriend. I'm not going to say how many exes ago, okay? But I had an ex-girlfriend, right?
Did she play football?
She did not play football.
Okay.
And she was not big enough to play football.
Thankfully for you.
I've had a couple of those, but anyway.
How many of your women have outweighed you?
Have outweighed me?
Yeah.
Maybe one.
Okay.
Outweighed me.
Okay.
I had a couple that were strong enough to pick me up, throw me around and stuff, you know. Shout out to overkick.com again.
I take it that might be your thing.
No, but listen, seriously. Okay, so I had my ex-girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
And her father used to always be on top of me, man, about, you know, when are you going to marry my daughter? And you know, you're just, you know, you're treating my daughter bad and this and that. You don't want to fully
How long were you guys
commit.
together? A couple weeks?
Like, you know, just short of a year.
Okay.
Short of a year, man, and it's like you don't want to fully commit to her, and this, and that, and she's way better than you. She has this, and that going on, and you need to do this.
Hold on,
lock her down.
I need to understand this a little bit. Would this guy like literally just call you directly and say this, or would this be like, you know, you were around the house? And
no,
he
would
pull you aside.
Yeah, he would trick me into go out and like the bars or go out and do certain stuff with him. And then he would bring it up.
Just the two of you, though?
Just the two
Without,
of us.
Oh, really? Okay.
Just the two of us, right? And so he actually had me feeling, you know, a little bad for a while. And then turns out, right, I go to a bar. Shout out to an old friend of mine, Travis Harris, one of the best running backs to ever come through Winter Park High School. And he's coming from Cali, and I take him to this bar. It's an old school bar, man. A lot of older people there. This guy is, you know, with another lady, another girl, and he's all up in it and goodness, this and that. And then his wife ends up finding out. Okay, now,
Like in charge the bar?
huh?
Like bum rush the bar?
Yes. Now he thinks that I called her. He thinks I called her and snitched on him. So he's coming out super drunk, coming out to the back. He's like, oh, yeah, what type of FN does this call my wife? What are you? That's a Florida zone. I'm like, he's an out-of-state guy, another state. I almost gave it away. But listen, that's what he's telling me. So I say, listen, man. I don't care what you're doing in here, man. You can goddamn sleep with everybody in here. It's dudes, too. But it turns out he has an iPhone, and she does the tracker. I don't know. I'm Team Android. I'm loyal. And she was able to track. Yeah, she was able to track his phone down.
Oh, okay.
And through the iPhone thing, whatever that is. I sound old right now, but that's whatever that is.
How did you find out that that's what happened?
Maybe like a few weeks later, he's like, yeah, man, she did this and that, and I have to apologize to you, man. And
At least he was man enough to apologize.
Yeah, but I wasn't trying to hear that. For that. I was already mad. But hypocrite.
Time out, though. Why do you still take this guy's calls? Like, what's going on there?
At the time, I was still with the girl, so you have to play nice. Man.
Okay.
You have to play nice. All right, and that's what I'm saying. You know, just a classic cold case of being a hypocrite.
That's classic
now,
stuff.
Tying it to sports, Charles Barkley is just an old, flat-out hypocrite, man.
Okay, where are we going with this?
He had a big interview this past week, and he was saying how his reasoning for placing guys above LeBron James on the all-time list is because LeBron left teams to go form, super teams and be, better and stuff like that, better teams than he had, okay?
Yeah.
He's saying guys like Jordan, Kobe, other guys, and guys of his era didn't do that. Well, Charles Barkley, hello. You know what I mean? You were with my Philadelphia 76ers, okay?
Yeah.
That team was 2 years removed for one of the best teams in the history of the NBA. They swept Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You know what I'm saying?
When he got there.
And no, 2 years after. So 1983 was that special Philadelphia 76ers team.
Right.
Charles Barkley was drafted in just 1985.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. He joined the team 2 years after that.
So he was with that team.
Right.
Now, granted, that team got old pretty quick, okay?
Right.
So, but the very first year that they did not make the playoffs, Charles Barkley demanded a trade out.
Yeah, for sure. And
like, I can't play with these guys. Yeah, went to Phoenix.
Yeah, and got to the finals.
With 2 other All-Stars.
Yeah.
Shit got stale in Phoenix.
And he went to Houston.
I got to get the very first year shit got stale. He didn't wait. Like LeBron gave Cleveland 6-7 years, okay, of trash.
Originally,
yeah.
Yeah.
Originally.
And then he gave him 4 and then bailed again. No, I like that. That's a great point. Because he went to, it was Hakeem and Pippen, right?
Hakeem, Pippen, and Pippen was still really good.
Yeah, because Pippen had the great years with Portland after that.
Exactly.
Oh, that's funny. That's
crazy,
funny.
man.
That's
so
great.
it's like these the older guys. They stay on the lawn. One of those get off my lawn type of guys, man. and it's like, yo, man, you used to be on the lawn all the time.
Yeah. Is he like is he really a hypocrite, or do you think there's a measure of senility coming in?
I don't know.
And he forgot the details of his own career.
I really wonder what would he have to say about that.
Yeah, if confronted with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody should have said something.
Exactly, man.
Whoever was doing that dropped the ball.
Yeah.
By not bringing that up. That's inexcusably bad.
Charles, come on the bench. All right.
And defend your career.
defend your career.
Defend your titleless career.
Exactly, man.
On the bench.
We need to know why you left my Philadelphia 76ers, man. And we were trash after that for a while.
Like Kobe literally wasted the whole back end of his career on a Lakers team that couldn't do a damn thing.
Well, Kobe demanded a trade as well before that. I know you're talking about that.
Yeah.
But then they got
because in reality, he the post Shaq era was really bad for a couple years.
Yeah.
Which again, those were prime years for Kobe personally. Mm-hmm. And then then they got the Gasol team and Bynum and Lamar Odom, and they became title winners again. And then after that, though, once the last stab at something good was when they brought in like Dwight and Nash.
Right.
And Kobe was still, close enough to being elite that they had something, but that was, Dwight went out there hurt. Nash, I don't know, hurt himself like getting out of the car or something and never played again. So it's like, what the hell's going on?
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
We need to end this, man. The being a hypocrite, man. We need to end hypocrisy.
End hypocrisy ever. Good luck with that. Hypocrisy is the fuel of people, I think.
Yeah, man.
Because it's just a natural thing.
Yeah.
Like you regard things as like that dad at the bar. Like, his daughter is a sacred princess in his mind.
Right.
He doesn't know shit about you banging her in the ass or any of that. And, he's just not going to accept that mentally, But then on the other side, he's got this wife. She's probably nagging about fixing some fucking door at the house. And he needs to feel some self-esteem again. So he's at the bar smashing some hoes.
Exactly, man.
It's life, man.
It really is.
It's mental health.
It really is. It really is. Well, you have been, and you're still on the bench with Bubba and Ping.
We ain't ended yet.
No, we haven't ended yet, man. Don't forget to check us out on all podcast streaming platforms. We're getting ready to take a quick break here, and we're going to bring GM5 on and have some real deal discussions here. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Bay Bubs with Big Fine on all streaming platforms.